Good morning. Yesterday was again an historical day for the world markets. On account of the weak manufacturing data released by the US on Monday, which showed it slowing to an 8-month low, the US markets ended the day around 2.5% down on Monday. This led to a global sell off yesterday, where all the global markets were down by around 2.5% in early morning trade. Nikkei was the major loser among the sectoral world indices after it fell nearly 4.2% or 610 points yesterday. However, the Indian markets witnessed a completely different set of outcome. After opening lower by around 1% in the early morning, the Indian markets rebounded strongly in the late afternoon and ended the day on a marginal positive note. This was led by the banking and the FMCG sectoral indices, which surged in excess of 0.9% and 0.8% yesterday. The IT and the tech stocks yesterday witnessed some major corrections, with the top frontline blue chip counters falling in excess of 2% yesterday. Hence, the sectorial IT and tech indices fell in excess of 1.7% and 1% yesterday. Yesterday, the US markets ended the day on a slightly positive note. This was on account of strong corporate results that are being announced in this result season. Coming to some results that were being announced yesterday. Tech Mahindra posted a 38% rise in its net profit for the quarter ended December yesterday. However, this rise was on account of one-time tax write-off and a one-time gain. Revenues increased over 30% year on year and 2.7% sequentially, buoyed by strong export growth in the overseas market. Bharat Forge reported a 98% rise in its net profit for the quarter ended December. Revenue surged over 24% for the same quarter, led by a slowdown in the capital goods segment. Cummins India posted a 38% drop in its net profit yesterday. Revenues declined 8% year on year. Coming to some news for today. Since this being a result season, some of the major frontline results that are likely to be announced today includes the likes of BHAL, Glaxo Consumer, GSK Consumer, Ranbaxy Lab, and Power Grid. The Asian markets are traded in a positive zone in the early morning trade, with the Singapore Nifty being down by 19 points. The Indian markets are expected to be positive for today's session. Major resistance and support levels for the Sensex comes around the level of 20429 and 20169 levels, while major resistance and support levels for Nifty comes around the level of 6078 and 5986 levels. Thank you very much and happy investing.